Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. Today, a Mog Station Cash Shop update that most of you will have been anticipating for the majority of the start of this year, in fact, since we learned that the Chinese version had access to Parasol-related mounts. It was only a matter of time before we got it worldwide, and that day is today, my friends. So as you can see on the new items section on the Cash Shop, we have 4 new items. The first 2 things let's look at then are the Painted Foothills Orchestral Version Orchestrion Roll and Mobius Orchestral Version. Both of those pieces of music there for £2.88. In other countries, that's 550 yen a piece of music, or $5 US, or in those euros, it's €3.50. Now back to the actual mounts in particular. These are account-wide mounts. You can get either the Magicked Umbrella or the Magicked Parasol. The differences we'll look at in just a moment. However, the prices are £13.80 in the United Kingdom. We're looking at 2,530 yen each, or that works out at $24 US per mount. And also on euros, that's €16.80. So let's go into the game and actually have a look at all of these items. As I'm waiting in a game for my parasols to be delivered, the Orchestrion rolls got delivered first. So let's listen to those quickly. So the first one that we're listening to at the moment is the Painted Foothills Orchestral Version. That sounds like this. And this is the Mobius Orchestral Version, which sounds like this. Both of these Orchestrion rolls then being $5 US or the equivalent regionally is, it's up to you if you like this sort of stuff. Personally, I like to add these to my own collection, but of course the real meat and potatoes of this video will be getting to those mounts, so let's go straight to that. Alright, here we are in the game, and after waiting a couple of hours actually for delivery, account items always take a while. We've actually got our umbrellas, so we've got the Magicked Umbrella, we also got the Magicked Parasol, which are both account-wide mounts. So when we learn these, they'll be applied to any future characters we create and any pre-existing characters we already have created on our account. So let's learn those straight away. And in our mount section, we'll just read through the dialogue first, and then we'll go look at these. So for the Magicked Umbrella, it says, summon forth your Magicked Umbrella to whisk you off your feet in the most delightful way. This flying umbrella was created by a certain elderly mage in her youth. It uses a black umbrella as the base, the better for blending into the night and sneaking into the Great Google Library from above. Its creator, it would seem, has always had a rebellious streak. The hidden text says, "You can stand under my umbrella." For a quote there of the kindly maiden. So does this mean canonically that Matoya is actually Mary Poppins? That's the question. The other one is the Parasol. Summon forth your magic parasol and have the whole world at your feet. This flying parasol was created by a certain elderly mage in her youth, intending to sell them en masse to fund her research. She chose a pink parasol, popular in those days, as the base. Due to the need for considerable magical power and grip strength to use them, however, she experienced only modest success. The hidden text of this one says, "Perhaps you'll need a parasol the next time you visit." A quote there of the sparkling-eyed Laporet. So let's go look at these together. Okay, here we are in my favorite place in the entire game, the Azim Steppe, and it's a beautiful day. It always is a beautiful day here. I think you'll find it's my favorite place to record. Let's have a look at the Magicked Umbrella first. So we've got an all-important summoning noise. So it's got a and it's got a bloop bloop. It's like a bloop bloop, and unsummon a water droplet. Interesting. Very interesting. So this mount then, the way you attach your character to it, or rather mount it, quote unquote, is you hang on for dear life, basically, to the edge of the parasol, the umbrella. And I'm really, really excited to see this in motion because I've wanted one of these for the longest time. Since they first put the Parasol fashion accessory system in, I think a lot of people, including myself, have been wanting this to be the way that those went. So this is at full speed. Let's bring my mouse up here. So you've got the wind noises as you go. Look at it go. Look at it go. That animation's brilliant. Let's toggle walk mode on so I can get a better look from the front. That's just brilliant, isn't it? As it bobs up slowly and down again, and then at full speed. Right, as we transition into flight mode, we transition with a ring of a bell, a ding-ding, into lots of bubble noises. As you can see, this is what it looks like from the back of your character, which is what you're going to see the most. It's just brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I can't not like this. It's just too good. It is too good. And then as it transitions into the floor again, it just sort of goes bloop. Very interesting. Okay. The actual parasol itself doesn't have any special abilities or anything like that. A close-up of what it looks like inside the parasol, because it is quite cool. Got all those spokes. The detailing there is quite nice. Yeah. I mean, this is the umbrella, isn't it? Not the parasol. I keep saying parasol when it's an umbrella. I really like that. There's not too much to talk about other than how awesome that is. Let's look at the other one then. So this is the actual magicked parasol, the pink one. So the same noises, same thing, basically the same design, it's just pink. There is no other major difference, I don't think. And as you jump up, with the ring of a bell, we've got the bubbles and roses spinning around, or at least they appear to be sort of like roses, right? And then you've got some other flowers here and some white flowers, some yellow flowers. Interesting. And then this one has slightly different colored bubbles as you fly around. Much brighter, much more vibrant, as you would expect. But your character looks pretty awesome. And then occasionally you've got the gust animation, you know, where you're soaring and you've got the wind buffeting just gently. I don't know if YouTube's going to even pick that up, honestly, like the actual particle effects. It's really cool, isn't it? Really cool. I'm very, very pleased with these. Now, is it something groundbreaking? Is it the most crazy mount that they could have put in? Probably not, no. But it's certainly one that they should have put in my opinion. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I really like these. I think that they've done a great job. And personally, I'm not sure which I prefer. Probably the black umbrella. I do like the darker colors of that. Yeah, and I do like the spell effects of like the dark rose colors or bluish roses. Yeah, much cooler. As the sky inevitably turns to rain, which, yeah, or at least it looks like it's about to rain. So this is quite appropriate, isn't it? And it also gives us a demonstration of how the luminosity works on this as well. There is a certain amount, but not a great deal. I just think these are neat, really. So mount music is one of the last things to talk about. So it's not generic music. It's like one of the Palace of the Dead themes, isn't it? Oh, the fate music. Fate music, why? Yeah, so it's the Palace of the Dead theme. To be honest, it makes the most sense anyway, I think, that piece of music, more than anything else they could have chosen. I don't think there's anything else I would have rather have had. I don't think they could have got away with putting Matoya's theme onto this, even with the information in the text, because of, you know, obviously, I don't know, maybe they don't want to directly associate Matoya to it, even though they kind of have in the text, but Yeah, I quite like these. Let me know what you think about them if you plan to pick them up. I can imagine a lot of people are going to prefer these because some people just don't like big, bulky mounts. And something that you just attach to your character is pretty awesome. I was kind of hoping that this was going to be a natural evolution of the Parasol system anyway, and it is very similar. If you remember, the way they actually coded the Parasol fashion accessory system was actually using mount technology. I'm very excited for 6.4 though, because apparently you'll be able to have your wings, which are the other fashion accessory type, available in combat in open areas, so I'm excited for that. Anyway, much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye.